Gather round, mateys, and I'll tell you a tale. When a buccaneer bilge set his sails for the legendary treasure of the deep abyss, it's the journey of Captain Davy Swiss. 'Twas a stormy night on the open seas, and old Captain Swiss set his course to please his hankerin for a mighty treasure gran they did discover from the corpse of his old gran. Just before old Gran Swiss died, she told our hero she'd be much obliged if he took the map that belonged to her old man, and he found that treasure that would be a dan. So Captain Swiss had a choice to make, to dig up his grandmother after her wake, or go back to manufacturing cornflakes. So he chose the former, make no mistake. Now once the map had been secured, he started to get mighty bored. Then he thought of what to do. He got off his butt and hired a crew. So Swiss and the crew made a cardboard yacht and then set sail, but sail it did not. So they purchased a boat from a man named Lloyd and began their journey to the great void. Weeks went by and all was well until they detected a horrid smell. A shipmate said, "Oh Captain, please some penicillin, he's got gangrene." But Swiss said, "Ha, no need for that, this will make for a nice tasty snack." He hacked off his leg and then declared, "Who's hungry, mateys?" They all just stared, but then a noise rose from the deep, which sounded like a demonic sheep. Swiss warned, "Mateys, ye beware, the dreaded narwhal be down there." Just as Swiss turned hard to port, he heard his scurvy mate retort,
"Captain, we will surely die. I swear by me hook in me wooden eye."
"How is it you can be so sure?" And then old Swiss tossed him overboard. Anyone else got something to say? But the crew said no and went on their way. And suddenly out of the abyss arose the narwhal, which was mighty pissed. The captain yelled, "Arg, what is this?" "It's none other than great Grandpa Swiss." The narwhal screeched,
"Yes, boy, you're right. I was cursed one fateful night when your old gran was mad because I would not let her marry Cud. Cud was our cow, who she loved dearly, but I thought it was weird, so I said clearly, you cannot marry Cud the cow, so she cursed me and I'm a narwhal now."
But Davy Swiss just laughed and said, "The joke's on you, though Gran is dead. It's true that Gran and Cud were wed. I think I last saw him in her bed." The narwhal made a mighty roar that shook the dinghy to its core and broke apart the wooden beam, so all the crew fell into the sea. But when old Captain Swiss fell out, he fell into the narwhal's mouth, and when he struck a match, gadzooks, there was the treasure. He gave a hoot. So then he searched for some debris and used the match in Jubilee to light a fire inside Great Gramps. He figured it was his only chance. At first the narwhal merely burped,
"Perhaps it was that liverwurst I ate this morning."
But as time passed, he started to pass a lot of gas, and then a plume of smoke arose from out his mouth and up his nose. And then he heard old Captain Swiss say, "Die, you fool, you won't be missed." The whole crew just watched from afar, for they had found a small sandbar. The narwhal gave a final yell and then blew up and went back to hell. But blasting out of the plume of smoke came Captain Swiss, that crazy bloke, 10,000 feet up into the air, and as he fell he said a prayer. But Captain Swiss was lucky here, for when he fell his grandma dear was there to catch him, all because her corpse was carried there by Cud. So Captain Swiss got down and said, "Thank you, Cud, I would be dead. Because you saved me, I will share the treasure that is over there." Behold, the crew yelled, "Captain Swiss has slain the narwhal and saved this here treasure. We are all agreed that Davy Swiss is in the lead." Then Captain Swiss said, "Gather round, there is a lesson to be found." The crew said, "Captain, tell us, please." "Davy Swiss in the lead. Davy Swiss in the lead. Davy Swiss in the lead. Davy Swiss in the lead. Everyone is agreed. Everyone is agreed. Davy Swiss in the lead. Davy Swiss is in the lead. Davy Swiss in the lead. Davy Swiss in the lead. Everyone is agreed. Swiss is in the lead. Davy Swiss in the lead. Go Swiss is in the lead. Davy Swiss in the lead. Davy Swiss in the lead. Davy Swiss in the lead. Everyone is agreed. Davy Swiss in the lead. Davy Swiss in the lead. Everyone is agreed. Davy Swiss, yes indeed. Davy Swiss in the lead.